you could tell that you're doing something right when you're being invited to do a little bit of speaking. I was invited by an ex-colleague to talk to a number of people in her organization about fitness. I thought, oh my gosh, check me out. So I did. We had about 30 people on the call, and I started by telling them about my journey, how it started. Actually, let me play to you the first aspects of this, how it started, telling them how my fitness journey started, what prompted me to get into the shenanigans that I got myself into. One of the ladies looks at me and screams, "Oh my God, you're so weak." Oh, you know what? Yeah, I knew I was weak. I knew I had no energy, no strength whatsoever. But I didn't expect anyone to tell me, not so publicly. And I felt embarrassed, I felt ashamed. It was basically about somebody who literally embarrassed me in public, so to speak. I just thought, I need to do something about this because, as I said during my little talk, what people think about you matters. Forget the shenanigans, it doesn't matter what people think about you. It actually does. The way you carry yourself, the way you represent yourself really matters. And you need to carry yourself and represent yourself well. If there's something that you can change about yourself without necessarily compromising who you are, I think you should do it. Provided it makes you feel better, it enhances your confidence, your true self, then I think you should go ahead and do it. Especially if it's in the area of fitness, improving your well-being. I think it's something that you can and you should rightfully pursue. Anyway, so it continued. I thought I came across quite well. I enjoyed myself, and that really matters. In everything that you do, I think it's quite important that you enjoy yourself. Another thing that stood out for me is letting them know. I went into this into detail that fitness for me is not just about me. It's also very much important that you help others along the way. I spoke about me starting 2 running clubs. One of them we meet on Saturday, 7:30, Saturday morning, and one we meet on Thursdays, 5 o'clock in the morning. The first one has been going on for about 7 years now, and the other one has been going on for about 3 years. I spoke about how it started, and a little bit about it. So have a little listen. I strongly believe that whatever you achieve in life, if you haven't touched somebody else, you really haven't done a lot. So my fitness journey is never just about me, it's about helping others. So many people have lost weight because I've got involved in what they do. So many people have become seasonal runners. So many people have entered competitions that they ordinarily wouldn't have. So many people, more importantly, have got their health back. Then it came to how to motivate myself. I'll just give you a bit of nuggets here. This went on in totality for about just under an hour, to be precise, 56 minutes. So I'm just giving you a nutshell of what exactly happened during my little talk show, so to speak. So the next thing I spoke about was how I motivate myself. This is the question, and listen to what I said.
Thank you for coming to see us today. That is really inspirational. My question to you is, I like any type of exercise. The problem with me is motivation. I can't get to the gym, but once I'm there for 2 hours. So how do I motivate myself?
When you feel, man, I cannot do this, think of what you would gain by doing it. Think of how well you will look. Think of how well your health will be. Think of the consequence of actually not doing it. But you have to tell yourself, you know what, in 5 years' time, I still want to be strong. In 5 years' time, I do not want to lose my muscles. In 5 years' time, I want to be able to get out of bed without those funny noises. I just want to jump out and spring like I'm 15. In 5 years' time, I want to look back and think, you know what, yeah, I am actually looking good. That's my motivation. That should be yours as well. And you can do it. You really can. Just tell yourself.
I'll take that. That's mine now. I'll take that.
Please
Thank
do.
you.
Please do. You know, there could be so many factors or so many ways you can motivate yourself, but mine is quite simple. What have I achieved? If I've achieved so much, can I do even better? Can I get a lot more people on board? Can they do better? Can I get people to change certain aspects of themselves? These are the kind of things that motivate me, that make me want to do more. Seeing people improve themselves, I think, is quite a massive bonus. And finally, not finally, but one of the last questions that was asked was about food. Whoa! Look at my reaction.
How's your diet? What kind of diet are you on? What's the dietary requirements? Things to shy away from. As we know, a good physical condition is mostly about maybe 70% diet, and just to shed light, because I saw pictures of you on your website and you look amazing, bro. I don't know, but just to shed light on your diet and what that constitutes of.
So I was praying at the beginning that nobody will ask me about food. Food is never my strong point. Just last night, I went to church, came back about 9:30, I think, walked into the kitchen and there was a box of donuts. I don't know where it came from. I don't know who bought it. I don't know how it got delivered or how it got picked up. All I know was that there was a box of donuts, so I opened the package, whatever it's called, and I helped myself to 3. And then this morning, I was gonna get ready to go to the gym, go downstairs, and there was a note on the on the box of donuts: "Do not touch this." That note was for me, obviously. Long shots, dieting or managing food, while I believe in it so much so, it's my Achilles heel. I struggle with it, and this is me just being honest. I do it. I'm not crazy. I don't go crazy. Friday nights, I treat myself to Burger King because I like it. I've moved from Coke, full fat Coke, to Coke Zero. At least, come on, give me some credit. But what I would say is, and this is what I told the delegates, just make your food yourself. At least you know what's going into it, you know what's made of, what it is made up of, rather, and overall, I think it will be a lot healthier. Manage what you eat. We cannot do that. I told a story about food being a mindset thing. You can control what goes into you using your mind. Let me give you an example. During COVID, I would make myself and my wife our morning coffees. Now, on this particular day, we were having a chat together, and I was making the coffee, I was making the drinks. I gave her her cup of coffee, and she said it was not complete yet because I hadn't added sugar. So I said, okay, what can I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? So I said to her, you know what, yeah? Why don't you drink it and see if you like it anyway without sugar? I mean, it's a good thing to do. She pondered for a second or two. I thought, okay. Then she tasted it and went, ew, that tastes horrible. Then I said to her, you see, that horrible cup of coffee that you've just described is the same coffee that you've been having for the last 12 months. I have not added sugar to your coffee for 12 good months. But just because you've seen me make it without added sugar, your mind was playing games on you, was playing tricks on you. Why did it taste awful before? So basically, we can change our diets, we can change what goes into our stomachs just by changing our mindsets. So I tried to tell them this as well. Long shots, I think it was a good session. I'm happy I did it. I hope I could do some more. The feedback was great. Yay! I just thought I should share this with you. Have a good day. Take care of yourself, and I will see you again pretty soon.